So, Mr. Azcorra, what brings you in EUCNC and in Athens? Why did you choose to talk about the topic of your workshop?
Well, I think EUCNC is an excellent venue. It's been already organized for a number of years. It's been growing both in size and in technical depth. So I think it's an excellent venue to interact with top academic institutions and industry throughout Europe, and also with the institution and the Commission. So coming to EUCNC was a very easy decision. Now, the workshop we have presented is actually two workshops, one specific for the 5G cross-haul project, and another one is a project organized by three projects, which is the Combo project and the X-haul project, together with us, 5G cross-haul. So we organize both workshops because we think there is a possibility of interacting, like I said, with top academia and industry, and being able to present our results and learn from the result of others.
Your topic is really interesting, and what is challenging is that the change of the infrastructure that you are about to talk, it costs a lot. So we all wonder if this investment will ever be paid back.
Well, yes, I mean, the topic we are working into, which is the integration of front-haul and back-haul networks, is a really challenging topic, because the front-haul network is incredibly demanding in terms of bandwidth and delay. So it's very, very low delay jitter, and extremely high bandwidth, because you need to sample all the signal in the MIMO radio heads and transport it in raw state up to the baseband unit. Now, this is the extreme case of CIPRI, and in this case, of course, the demand is very high. However, there are other cases of flexible functional split in which there are different combinations of delay and bandwidth demand. And in these cases, I think the possibilities are much wider. Now, what we are trying is to do a fully integrated network in which you can cope with any functional split that is suitable for the network, and actually you can use a combination of several of them. So we have defined cross-haul forwarding element, which is a combined optical switch cross-connect and a packet switch, to be able to handle the different types of transport that will happen in this type of networks. And we believe that by the end of the project we'll have a fully commercially available industrial solution that will for sure pay back many times the investment that we are doing in research throughout the project.
Therefore, you think that conferences like EUCNC help and provide the information to possible future investors on projects like that?
Well, I think conferences such EUCNC, and in particular EUCNC, because there are not that many that could compare with it, are extremely valuable. First of all, as a meeting point for the main technical program, then the workshops are very interesting because they allow to have fresher topics and to interact in a more tailored way. So it's not just the technical program in which papers are submitted and accepted, but topical workshop sometimes has different value, but it's more useful for projects because they allow you to focus on your topic and have a small program but focus totally on the topic. And then the exhibition also is very valuable because you see the things working. This is technology research, this is not scientific research. We don't do like theoretical physics, which of course is perfectly fine. I think it's very important to work on fundamental science, but here is technology. So we need not only to have a nice idea, we should deliver a system. And seeing here the systems working, sometimes interacting between projects, it's also extremely valuable. So to me, conferences such as EUCNC, which I don't think there are that many, because you have other academic venues like Infocom or Connext that are very good, or SICOM, but they usually lack the demonstration part. And then I think in this sense, EUCNC is a very complete event that I think is very valuable. You also cope administrative or policy issues like the information day that the Commission is going to organize on Thursday. So to me, like I say, it's a very unique event, very valuable. If I can add something, I would like to make this wonderful opportunity to launch a very strong message for the Union. I think in these difficult times, the answer to troubled times is to be more united, not to be more divided. So this is what I would like to send this message, to seize this opportunity to send my personal message. What we need is more union, more discussion, more agreements, and not the opposite.
5G helps connecting better.
I think the framework program in general is good for doing joint European research, and 5G in particular, the 5G PPP, is very, very useful for this purpose. It's connecting people. Thank you.